Hey, thanks for stopping by. Today, I'm going to share with you 3 principles that your company can follow to navigate the security landscape. One of the most common questions that I often get asked is, how can I begin securing my organization? And my initial response is just start doing something, but that's not also or often the most effective response. Navigating the landscape of security for a small business can be a very daunting and difficult task. So today, I'm going to share with you 3 key principles that I believe will help you get started in securing your organization. The first of these principles is securing your technology. Whenever we bring any type of technology into our environment, it brings inherently with it a risk. Manufacturers send workstations, they send network devices, firewalls out to resellers and ultimately to you with default configurations, with default passwords, services, ports, and all this is enabled. So you need to be very aware of how you configure these devices and also configure them with the mindset of security first. This may mean going into those devices and disabling services, changing passwords, closing ports, or basically just making or hardening that device so it does not represent a vulnerability or risk to your own environment. The principle is empowering your users. Users represent the biggest threat to your environment, and one of the best ways to mitigate this risk is give them the knowledge they need to identify threats and a way to respond to them or report them back to the proper individuals. Using education, also by supplementing their education with technology around them will decrease their threat in your environment and also help turn them into an asset and help you fight against cybersecurity threats instead of allowing them to be the biggest risk to your environment. The final thing is to protect your business. It doesn't matter what type of cybersecurity event happens, the business always is negatively affected. They may effectively have a financial loss, they could lose data, or denial of systems. And all these are things we've seen with our clients or with other clients that we worked with during a cybersecurity attack. The best way to mitigate these threats is, number one, is to have a plan. Decide ahead of time how you're going to respond to those plans and have it written down, have designated people and contacts that you're going to utilize in case you're the victim of such an attack. The second thing is have good internal controls. We always recommend that clients never utilize email to instrument wire transfers or the movement of money. It's simpler, more effective, and also more secure just to make a call to confirm the transfer of money before it happens. And finally, you need to have a good backup. I can't count on how many times that having a good backup or disaster recovery plan in place has helped many small businesses recover from different types of either denial of service attacks through a ransomware or just loss of data. The backup should be managed and monitored by a professional to make sure it's working as expected, but also you should have an off-site backup made, and that off-site does not need to be connected to your current network. It needs to be totally isolated because ransomware now will affect backups on site. It will not only encrypt your current systems, but also encrypt your backups, your backup system on site as well. So you need that copy that's totally disconnected from the network. So hopefully today these 3 key principles are something you'll think about. And like I said, really the first step is realizing that you could become a victim. The threat is real and the threat may affect you. To start creating a plan, and hopefully if you will use these 3 principles, you can start making your plan today.